Good morning, students. Welcome to today's class. So today we'll start chapter 11. Chapter 11. So is on construction. So in constructions 11.1, that is construction of similar triangles. Okay, it is not required for your annual board exams. Okay, but still we'll take two examples just to understand how these are drawn. Okay, we'll just try to learn how to draw. So let us see. So the question is like this: construct a triangle of side 4 cm, 5 cm and 6 cm, and then a triangle similar to it whose sides are 2 by 3 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. Okay, so let us first draw the triangle: 4 cm, 5 cm and 6 cm. Okay, so base will take as 5 cm since the triangle is like this. The triangle is supposed to be like this. Suppose it is ABC. So 4 cm, 5 cm and 6 cm. So first we will draw the base 5 cm. Base BC 5 cm. Okay. Then next we will draw AB. For drawing AB, we will take an arc that is equal to 4 cm. Okay, 4 cm arc let us take. Take an arc that is equal to, okay, radius should be equal to 4 cm, and you just draw an arc like this. Okay, so I have taken 4 cm on the scale. Okay, so after that, from the point C, I will take a radius of 6 cm. 6 cm and draw another arc like this. So this will be the point A, and you join. So this is the triangle ABC, student. This is 4 cm, okay, and this is 6 cm. So next, what we will do is, so construct a triangle of sides 4 cm, 5 cm and 6 cm, and then a triangle similar to it whose sides are 2 by 3 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. Okay, so we'll draw an acute angle here. Acute angle, let us draw. Okay, acute angle let us draw. So the ratio is 2 by 3. So draw 3 arcs of any suitable radius. Of any suitable radius, let us draw 3 arcs. Any suitable radius you will take from the point B, we will draw 3 arcs. 1, 2, 3. So this is B1, B2 and B3. Now construct a triangle of side 4 cm, 5 cm, 6 cm, and then a triangle similar to it whose sides are 2 by 3 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. Okay. From B3 you join the point from B3 you join to the point C. Then what you will do is from the point B3 you draw an arc. With any suitable radius from the point B2. From the point B2 with the same radius you draw another arc. Now take this part as the radius. See, first from the point B3 I am drawing an arc. Next from the point B2 I am drawing another arc, same radius. And now I am taking this much as the radius. See, all of you. So from here in this part I will take the radius and I will cut from here. Like this. Next from the point B2 I will join this. Next from the point C I will draw an arc. And this point will be marked as C dash. From the point C dash and same radius I will draw one more arc. And now I will take this measure, this angle I will measure here like this, and I will draw from this point I will cut an arc. So now from the point C dash and join this, so this will be A dash. Okay, so this is the required triangle. A dash B C dash is the required triangle. Let us write the steps first. We first draw a triangle ABC such that AB is equal to 4 cm, BC is equal to 5 cm, and AC is equal to 6 cm. We draw an acute angle CBX on BX. We cut 3 arcs, B1, arcs such that BB1 is equal to B1, B2 is equal to B2, B3. We join BCC from the point B2. We draw an arc. From the point B2 we draw C dash from the point C dash we draw a line segment parallel to AC, which means AB at A dash. Therefore, triangle A dash B C dash is the required triangle. Okay, so this is the sum. So let us see this sum. Let us see how we have drawn this sum. Okay, how we have drawn the diagram. Let us see. So what is the question, students? Let us see once more. So construct a triangle. Construct a triangle of sides 4 cm, 5 cm, and 6 cm, and then a triangle similar to it whose sides are 2 by 3 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. So first we have drawn a triangle. How? So 5 cm line segment I have drawn first. 5 cm line segment BC. Then from the point B, by taking radius as 4 cm, I have drawn an arc like this. From the point B, I drew this arc. Then by taking 6 cm as the radius, from the point C, I have drawn one more arc. So these two arcs start at the point A. AB I have joined and AC I have joined. So triangle ABC is ready for us. So AB is 4 cm, BC is 5 cm, and AC is 6 cm. Next, what we do is that, students, after that, just draw an acute angle. CBX. See, just draw this BX. Any acute angle it will be, okay. Not necessarily that it will be 60 degree or 50 degree. Any acute angle, just to draw this acute angle. So now, what is the ratio that is given to us? The ratio that is given to us is 2 by 3, isn't it? 2 by 3. So now you see, in 2 by 3, which is the bigger number? 3 is the bigger number, so therefore draw 3 arcs. From the point B, you start with any suitable radius, you draw 3 arcs. 1, 2, 3. How did I decide how to draw how many arcs? The ratio is 2 by 3, which is the bigger number 3. So draw 3 arcs. So after that you see, students, what is the denominator? Denominator is 3, isn't it? So now whatever the denominator is there, denominator is 3. So B1, B2, B3. From the point B3 you just join till C. Okay. From the point B3 you join C. So after that, above what is there? 2. So from the point B2 we will draw one more line. That should be parallel to B3C. So first what you must notice is that what is the bigger number among 2 and 3? If 3 is the bigger number, then draw 3 arcs. Then after that you will notice what is the denominator. Denominator is 3. So from the point B3 you will join C. Okay. Now above what is the numerator? 2. Now from the point B2 we will draw another line that should be parallel to B3C. So how should we draw this? So let us take B3 at the center. From the point B3 we will take any suitable radius and draw an arc. Then with the same radius from the point B2 we will draw one more arc. Now we will measure this part we will measure, this much we will measure, and from here we will cut one arc like this. Now we will join, this part we will join, from the point B2 we will join this. Now you see B2C dash is just parallel to B3C, isn't it? Now from the point C with any suitable radius you draw one arc. From the point C. From the point C dash, you will draw one more arc which is with the same radius. Okay. From the point C, we have taken this much radius and drawn this arc. From the point C dash also, you will take the same radius. You will draw one arc. Now you take this measure. This measurement you take, and from this point you just cut it. Okay. Now from the point C dash, you just draw a line segment through this point, through this intersection point, and this line segment will meet AB at the point A dash. Now A dash, B, C dash will be the required triangle. Okay. So students, so the question was like this: construct a triangle of sides 4 cm, 5 cm, and 6 cm, and then a triangle similar to it, whose sides are 2 by 3 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. Now all of you must be thinking this triangle, smaller triangle is there, triangle A B C dash. A dash B C dash is the required triangle, isn't it? A dash B C dash is the required triangle. Now, how are the sides of this smaller triangle? 2 by 3 of the sides of the bigger triangle. How are the sides of this smaller triangle? A dash B C dash is our triangle, isn't it? This is the triangle we have got after the construction. Now, how is it that the sides of this smaller triangle are equal to 2 by 3 of the sides of the bigger triangle? Okay, so let us see, students. So, see, first you have to see that whether these two triangles are similar or not. See how these two triangles are similar, because this line and this line are parallel. A dash C dash and AC are parallel. So this angle and this angle are going to be what? Corresponding angles. These two angles are corresponding angles, and this angle is a common angle, isn't it? A dash B C dash and A B C. These two angles are what? Common angle, and these two angles are corresponding angles. So the smaller triangle, that is A dash B C dash, the smaller triangle I am talking about, triangle A dash B C dash is similar to triangle A B C, isn't it? Yes. Then a triangle similar to it. So similar became a not. Then a triangle similar to it whose sides are 2 by 3 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. So this is according to angle similarity, isn't it? These two triangles are similar, as I have shown. This angle and this angle and this angle, isn't it? So now, how are the sides of this smaller triangle? 2 by 3 of the sides of the bigger triangle. That is also we will see. Okay. So let us see. So consider this side. So if you consider this triangle and this triangle, see, this triangle I am considering and this bigger triangle I am considering. So from B to B2, how many parts are there? 1 part and 2 parts, isn't it? From B to B3, how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, isn't it? So again you will observe that this triangle and this bigger triangle are also similar, because this is the common angle. This angle is the common angle, and this angle and this angle can be taken as corresponding angle. So these two triangles are similar. So I can easily write that this triangle B C dash B2 similar to triangle B C B3, isn't it? So now therefore this side B B2 by B3 will be equal to B2 by B3 is equal to BC dash by BC, isn't it? So now B2 is how many parts? 2 parts. B2 is 2 parts, 1, 2, and B3 is how many parts? 3 parts. So BC dash by BC became or not? See, smaller triangles one side and the bigger triangles one side became or not? 2 by 3. So that's why all the sides of the smaller triangle is equal to 2 by 3 of the. That means if I now cross multiply, you will be observing this thing. If I now cross multiply BC, then BC dash is equal to 2 by 3 of BC. That means each side of the smaller triangle will be 2 by 3 times of the bigger triangle. Like this, if you consider now BC dash by BC, so BC dash by BC, because this smaller triangle and this bigger triangle are similar, so BC dash by BC is equal to A dash B by AB is equal to A dash C dash by AC. So that is equal to what? 2 by 3. Because this ratio we got 2 by 3. So all the ratios are equal to 2 by 3. That means what? Each of the smaller side, this small side is equal to 2 by 3 of the bigger side. This small side is equal to 2 by 3 of the bigger side, and this small side is also equal to 2 by 3 of the bigger side. Understood? So that's why the newer triangle that we are getting, that means A dash B C dash. All the sides of the smaller triangle is equal to 2 by 3 of the sides of the bigger triangle. Understood? So let us see the one more example. Let us take number 3 of exercise 11.1. Construct a triangle with sides. Construct a triangle with sides 5 cm, 6 cm, and 7 cm. Triangle is there. 5 cm, 6 cm, 7 cm. Okay. 5 cm, 6 cm, and 7 cm, and then another triangle whose sides are 7 by 5 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. Okay, let us do this. So first draw 6 cm base. Centimeters the base. Then take 5 centimeters the radius. Draw an arc. Take 5 centimeters the radius and draw an arc. Then take 7 centimeters the radius. Five centimeters, 6 centimeters, 7 centimeters. Okay. So now seven by 5 of the corresponding sides of the triangle. Okay. Now draw an acute angle. Draw an acute angle. An acute angle. Any suitable radius we will take. We will take any suitable radius, and the ratio is 7 by 5. Okay, students, just like the last one, 7 by 5. So which is the bigger number, 7 or 5? 7. So draw 7 arcs. 7 arcs we will draw from the point B. B5. So from the point B5 we will join C. From the point B5 we will join C. So I just saw the denominator. What is the denominator? B5, 5. So from the point B5 we are joining C. Okay. So now you see on this C. So now BC will be extended. Numerator is 7. So from the point B7 we have to draw a line segment that will be parallel to B5C. So how should we draw this? From the point B5, we will take any suitable arc. From the point B5 we will take any suitable arc. From the point B7 we take the arc same radius. Okay. From the point B5 we have drawn one arc of any suitable radius. From the point B7 same radius we have drawn one arc. Now we will take this measurement and this measurement I will take, and from this point I just cut this out. Next what I will do is from the point B7, and draw this line. C dash. Now what we'll do is we'll extend this. We'll extend this now from the point C. From the point C we will draw an arc with any suitable radius. From the point C dash, same radius we will draw an arc. We take this measurement. Now point is C. Now this point will be P dash. So now first draw a triangle ABC such that AB is equal to 5 cm, BC is equal to 6 cm, and AC is equal to 7 cm. Okay, so we draw an acute angle CBX. We draw several equal arcs on BX such that B1 is equal to B1, B2 is equal to B6, B7. Join B5C from the point B7. We draw a line segment parallel to B5C, which makes BC extended at C dash from the point C dash. We draw a line segment parallel to AC, which makes BA extended at A dash. Therefore, triangle A dash B C dash is the required triangle. So let us see this sum, students. Let us see this sum now. The ratio that is given to us is 7 by 5. The ratio that is given to us is 7 by 5. Okay, we have to draw a similar triangle. One triangle we have to draw whose sides are 5 cm, 6 cm, and 7 cm. So first we are drawing a triangle ABC whose sides are 5, 6, and 7. Okay, next we need to draw a similar triangle whose sides are 7 by 5 of the corresponding sides of the triangle. 7 by 5. Okay, so for that we will draw an acute angle CBX. We will draw an acute angle. After that, the ratio is, students, just like the before one. What is the ratio? The ratio is 7 by 5. In the ratio 7 by 5, which is the bigger number? 7. 7 is the bigger number, isn't it? So let us draw 7 arcs. We will draw 7 arcs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. 7 equal arcs we will draw. Okay. After that, students, so what is the denominator? Just like the last sum I said. What is the denominator here? It is 7 by 5. What is the denominator? 5. So from B5 you join C. Okay. So what is the denominator? 5. So from B5 you join C. Now, what is the numerator? 7. From B7 we need to draw a line segment which is parallel to B5C. So how should we draw this? From B5, from the point B5 we will draw an arc. From the point B5 we will draw an arc with the same radius. With the same radius from the point B7 we will draw another arc. We will take this measurement. This measurement we will take, and from this point we will just cut it. And from the point B7 we will just draw this line, and this line will be parallel to B5C, which will meet BC extended, at the point C dash. From the point C we will draw an arc from the point C dash we will draw another arc. This measurement will take and we will cut from here. So from the point C dash we will draw an arc which will meet BA extended at the point A dash. So A dash B C dash is the required triangle. Once again in the same way it can be shown that A B C and A dash B C dash are absolutely similar, isn't it? By showing angle equation just like the last one. And here you can see that this triangle also BC B5 and BC dash B7. These two triangles are also similar. So we can easily show that BB5. See here, BB5 by BB7 is equal to 5 by 7, isn't it? So if now BC B5 and BC dash B7 are similar, then BC by BC dash is equal to, sorry, we need the bigger triangle we need. Okay, no problem. So our required triangle is A dash B C dash, isn't it? So B B7 by B B5 is equal to what? 7 by 5, isn't it? So now you see the bigger triangle, that is B C dash B7 and B C B5 are similar. Therefore I can write B B7 by B B5 is equal to 7 by 5, isn't it? So B C dash by B C is equal to what? 7 by 5. Now if it was multiplied, B C dash is equal to 7 by 5 into B C. So that means each side of the new triangle is 7 by 5 times of the smaller triangle. Understood? Each side of the new triangle is this one, A dash B C dash. Each side of the new triangle is 7 by 5 times the smaller triangle. That means the original triangle, isn't it? Because you see BC dash BC and all the other sides, the ratio of all the other sides will also be equal to, because you see A dash B C dash and A B C are also similar triangles. So I can easily write here A dash B by AB is equal to B C dash by BC is equal to A dash C dash by AC is equal to 7 by 5. Isn't it? Because this is also equal to 7 by 5, so all this will be equal to 7 by 5. Now if I cross multiply, you see A dash B will be equal to 7 by 5 into AB. So became now A dash B, that is the bigger triangle, that is the triangle that we require, not the original triangle that we require. That means A dash B C dash. This triangle A dash B, if I take A dash B is equal to 7 by 5 times of AB. Became or not? So did you understand? So this is how it is done. Okay.